Hi, welcome to What Katie Said, my YouTube channel. This is an entry into my dressing table diaries. I'm going to be creating a nighttime makeup look using Avon. I decided to make it my New Year's resolution to wear more makeup and take better care of myself. But I'm bringing this resolution forward to Christmas because I want to look nice in photos and feel better about myself sooner than the new year. So this is my Christmas makeover because I've got a few Christmassy do's to be going to, and so I'm going to show you what I will be wearing. To start off with, I'm going to use the corrector palette. Comes in a little compact like that, and inside has a brush that I've taken out, and there are 4 colour correct creams. You have the rose colour, which is to add a natural blush to your face, a beigey colour, which is a natural highlighter, so you'd use it as you would a concealer. The orangey colour is to brighten up your, if you have a dull complexion on a particularly grey day maybe, and the yellow is to counterbalance any redness. I have got redness either side of my nose and a little bit there. I've always had it. It really is something that really I'm paranoid about. I hate having redness. So the little brush that comes with it is got really nice soft bristles, so it makes it really easy to apply. I've put just a base of foundation on already, which is my own foundation. So I know some people put their concealer and things under the foundation, but I've always put it on the top, and I don't know why, backwards. But there, so that just takes away that redness, and you can just instantly see that it's matches the rest of your skin tone. So I just put a little bit there as well, just to balance that out. I have got really bad bags today. I'm going to use my ring finger because I do feel like I get a better amount on my finger. Kept awake all of last night, so I have really bad bags. I think teeth are on the horizon again, a baby, so that's always a good one. So there's my bags concealed, and at the end I'll just brush over with some powder that will just blend that all in nicely. So when I go out, I like to have eyeshadow on. So Avon sent me their Master Collection palette, and if you saw my daytime look, I used some of the colours out of this already. So you have your bronzer here, and then 3 different shades of blusher depending on your skin tone or the sort of look you're going for. Then you've got your neutral palette of eyeshadows here, and some lip tints from reds to browns, and then you've got all of these eyeshadows here. So you've got blues and golds, purples, you know, you name it, you've got it. So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and it does come with, oh, where's it gone? Oh, comes with a little applicator eyeshadow wand, which is really soft to use, but I'm going to use my own brush because I find sometimes that these, if your natural oils get on them, it can make the eyeshadow a little bit sticky. So I'm going to use my own brush. I like neutrals. When I was younger, I was always experimenting with different colours. I had pink eyeshadows and blues. Any time I'd go out, I'd have a different colour on to match different outfits. But these days I'm boring and I just wear brown. So I go quite dark when I go out. So I always put on a base coat, if you like, of a cream, just so that it's a neutral base that it's going on to, and I just find it helps the, oh, I don't know if you can hear baby crying in the background. Yeah, so then I use a medium brown and I put that just in the eye socket up to the bony bit there of your eye socket, and I just work it backwards and forwards, pushing it into the eye socket, and that just gives your eyes a bit of depth. And I always try to go, when I'm going backwards and forwards, I go right to the end of my eyebrow so that it gives you a little bit of an eye lift there. And then the same on the other side, so all on the base of your eyelid and then pushing it into that socket, right to the edge there, and just I like to push it out a little bit like that. So, and then, which actually, now that I've got a lot of eyeshadow on already, I will use their applicator, and I'm going to use some of the very darkest brown just to go along the very sort of the closest to my lash line, and that just gives that little bit more depth there. So there, and then back to my brush. Actually no, I will use their applicator again, because sometimes you really want it to grab the eyeshadow, and then other times you want it to go onto your eyes. So this time I'm going to use the cream again, and I'm going to use it just to make sure I'm highlighting, so just rubbing it underneath the eyebrow line there, just to highlight my eyes. So that's my eyelids done, so I hope you can see those. So now blusher. So for my daytime look, I used one of the lighter pink colours. I'm going to use one of the brownier pinks now. I'm going to use it a bit like a bronzer with blush, if you like. So for the daytime look, I just used it on my apples and my cheeks. For a nighttime look, I like to accentuate my cheekbones, so I'll put it there. So it's sort of a bit like a bronzer, by using it like well, not as a bronzer to make me look like I'm suntanned, but just to give me that definition on make me look like I'm got beautiful cheekbones. So that's my blusher done. So now that's all the powdery things out the way. I'm going to use the eyeliner, which is, there's Avon, I've got a Mega Effects range, so you can see that, Mega Effects. This is a liquid liner, and I don't really get on with liquid liners generally. You know, when they have the brush, it always tends to flick and then ruins the look. But this one, oh, you can see that nicely against the wall there, is like a felt tip, but it's like a calligraphy pen, so you can either use it as a fat or as a thin line, depending on the look you want to go for. I will be using a thin line. I'm not very, another reason I don't get on with the brush types is my hand isn't very steady. I'm not very good at doing liquid liner, but for the purpose of this, just make sure I'm getting the thin end. I'm just going to put it as close to the lash. Oh no, I'm just going to do the outer side as well. I always can do this eye. This eye is a real... My eye flickers a lot. Someone told me actually you should always start off with your worst eye and then match it up with your good eye. But I always forget I naturally go to my right eye. That's not too bad actually. That's really easy, you know, for me even to put on because it is that felt tip style like that, if you can see that. So that's my liquid liner, and then I am going to use the black eyeshadow to do my under eye liner. Sometimes I will use a pencil, but I'm gonna use the black eyeshadow because it works just as well. And I tend to just put it in the outer corner and then smudge it round. I mean, as a youth, I used to put it all the way. I wasn't a goth, but I did look a bit like a goth sometimes, probably. There. So it just defines my eyes a little bit. Oh, I've got eyelash in my eye, I think. So that's my eyes done, except for my mascara. So if you've seen my daytime look, you'll have already seen this mascara, but I will be using it again. The Mega Effects Mascara, I just think is the best invention ever. Not as a mascara necessarily, but the design, because as you can see, it's fatter than your average mascara and squatter. So take the lid off and you have got the thumb grip and you pull it out. It's a bit stiff to pull out. Ooh. And it works like that. So similarly to a eyelash curler, you are working that way rather than a traditional mascara that is with a wand. So you just wiggle it up. I mean, it's the same as a normal mascara, but just the direction that you're working from. And it's a really nice mascara. There's no clumping at all, and it just, I mean, I've got rubbish eyelashes. I was not blessed with good eyelashes, but it even makes my eyelashes look nice and long and separated. So it is indeed Mega Effects. So that goes alongside the Mega Effects eyeliner, which I have completely lost. So they're part of the same range. So there is another mascara that I'm gonna, I'll wait for these to dry. The Super Shock Brights, if you can see that, which I will come back to in a minute, and I'm going to put on top of the other one as an extra. Might wear it for New Year's. So for my lips, I'm going to use a lipstick, I think. You could use one of the lip stains out of the Master Collection set, but I just want to show you. This is one of their Ultra Colour lipsticks, and this is Dream Fuchsia. I always put the serial code. Yeah, Dream Fuchsia. And it's one of the loveliest lipsticks to put on because, I mean, it's quite a matte look to it, but it's so silky. It just goes on so nicely. I can't do it looking at that, sorry. It just, you feel like you're just being moisturised. It's a really creamy, lovely colour. It's quite a subtle colour to it, really. You know, you could go brighter with your lips, but I prefer eyes and less lips. I reckon these are probably dry enough now. So, the Super Shock Brights mascara, the Brights, as the name suggests, there's different colours. So I have got the blue, which really brings out the green in my eyes actually. And so I'm just gonna, I don't know that it'll, no you can't, I don't imagine, no you won't be able to see that on camera, but I can see it in my mirror. So it just adds a bit of interest, you know, in the light, so I can see that, but I don't imagine you can see that, but yeah, just in the light you can just see that there's a glimmer of blue. So yeah, I wouldn't just wear that on any old night, I'd probably wear that for going out. But it would just give some interest to my eyes. Yeah, I can notice a difference, but I don't imagine it's being picked up on the camera. And that's it, I think. So ordinarily I'd dust over with powder and I'd be done. So I have used the Master Collection for my eyeshadows, as an eyeliner as well. I use Mega Effects Mascara and the eyeliner, and I used the Ultra Colour lipstick, and I think that's all I use. Oh no, and the corrector palette as well. So that was the few things that I used, and that's just to have heavier on the eyes, define my cheeks, and a little bit of lip colour, and that would be me for a night out. But lovely products, and I definitely would recommend them. And yeah, check out my daytime look, just to see how I would just be around the house or going out to meet friends. And that is my 2 looks complete. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye.